Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Find yourself a seat, grab a drink, settle in. We're taking off in Serenity again. Ain't no alliance watching, ain't no reavers near. Just a crew of misfits full of good cheer. Got Jane with his hat, Wash at the helm. Kaylee's in the engine room, ain't nothing overwhelms. Zoe stands ready, Miles got a plan, and Rivers whispering things we don't understand. Oh, we aim to misbehave through the verse, through the stars, through the night so brave. With a Browncoat heart and a bottle of beer, we keep flying, ain't no troubles here. Ain't no need for crying, though Fox did us wrong. This crew's still flying in story and song. Ain't just a show, it's a way of life. Grand legend still shining bright. Oh, Book's got his wisdom and I got grace. Alliance can't touch us, we're out in space. The engine's still humming, Serenity's free, and we got each other, that's all we need. Oh, we aim to misbehave through the verse, through the stars, through the night so brave. With a Browncoat heart and a bottle of beer, we keep flying, ain't no troubles here. No power in the burst can stop us. No way. No power in the burst can stop us. Not today. They took our show, but not a fight. We keep watching, this crew's still tight. So pass me that whiskey, raise it up high to Wash, to Zoe, to the ones who ride. We keep on flying, ain't gonna fade. Firefly forever, our love won't fray. Oh, we ain't no misbehave through the verse, through the stars, through the night so brave. With a Browncoat heart and a bottle of beer, we keep flying, ain't no troubles here. No power in the burst can stop us. No way. No power in the burst can stop us. Not today. They took our show, but not a fight. We keep watching, this crew's still tight.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to another Firefly watch party. Where tonight we are watching episodes 8 and 9. And to the people who keep calling me a scammer, blind piece of shit, and all that other stuff, this is a watch party. Gotta watch it live. But if you happen to catch this on a rerun, just get it, find a copy of it yourselves there, and just listen to our commentary throughout the whole thing there afterwards. There, with me, I got PvP. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Gorilla of the week is almost over, and I'm more of a happy camper than I was on Monday. That's for sure. So, yeah. And by the way, if anybody wants to watch afterwards, and enjoy our witty banter and commentary, you can probably pick the DVDs up for under $10 on something like eBay. Like they're probably dirt cheap by now. So, you can get the whole series that way and then just watch along.
Yeah. So are we ready to start?
I'm ready. I wish there were more people showing up tonight because these are two of my favorite episodes of the entire series, and it's kind of unfortunate that nobody else is. I thought like Mikey or somebody else would show up, but
Yeah, it's someone else probably streaming.
yeah,
Oh well.
probably. Oh well. I guess we might as well go because there's no point in waiting too long and starting too late, is there? So
Yeah. All right, I hit play.
okay, I got it.
And
On my Cosby tab.
There you go. Now it's going. Oh, let's see.
It's
I
not
was saying
going
about
here.
streaming.
Now it's
I
going.
sure.
Can you turn the sound up a bit if possible?
It's
Oh,
loud,
you
so
got
it'll
it.
go.
Okay. Okay.
Clean out your ears.
No, it's not bad now. It's just the music anyway. I'm sure it'll probably improve as it goes along.
This was the next episode, wasn't it?
Ariel's the next episode. Yeah, this episode is called Out of Gas. Once again, they've mislabeled them, but oh well.
No, the whole thing is off because the
I know.
original was supposed to be a two-parter, but they combined it
Yeah,
into one.
I know. They've got it all. Well, every episode's pretty much been mislabeled.
She thinks it's a piece of shit.
Exactly. Feu. Okay, there's another curse word. That's probably Chinese, I guess, in Feu.
Yeah, I made up word.
Could be Chinese though, because they do have a lot of Chinese in this series, right?
Oh, was there?
Oh yeah, sometimes they speak Chinese. Sometimes, like especially when they curse. I do love the backstory in this episode, though. There's some nice scenes of the backstory.
Yeah. Or are we supposed to be like feeling sad or something right now?
Well, he did. He is bleeding out, but then we go back to how that happened.
Oh, feel it,
Nothing
where I
you
cannot
cannot
be
stand.
there. I
Girl, I'm
feel free.
free.
Take
Take
a
the
life
sky
from me.
from me.
Oh,
Up to the
let
black. Ain't
go.
coming back. I'm an
Oh,
oil
see.
the sea. Take the sky from me. I can be found serenity. Strength from
That's not what I want. Oh, there.
the-
Come on, get up, you lazy ass. We all know you're hungover from the night before, but come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Life in the monastery can't be that exciting.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd be that hilarious, eh?
Wait, they got married?
Yeah, they were married through the whole series.
Okay.
Well, actually, there's a scene in this episode before they were married, and we get another flashback, which is pretty funny.
Okay.
You I thought you saw this. You haven't seen this series, girl?
I haven't gotten this far.
Oh, right on. This is an excellent one. Oh god. Oh, there goes Kaylee.
Oh, he's lying. He's stuttering. God, what movie was it that they put the candles in there, but they lit it and it turned out to be dynamite they used instead of candles?
Oh, I don't remember that one. That would be, not good, though. But, yeah, I don't remember that movie at all.
They'll come to me eventually. So it's cricket flower.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like too delicious a
Well, shit. So wait, what happened?
I forget exactly, but obviously there was some catastrophic, mechanical failure on the ship, which kinda leads to the rest of the story. That's why Mel's in this condition because it all gets explained as the episode goes on. I don't wanna spoil it. But, yeah, this is a good episode because 'cause it's got a lot of backstory, and it's also got a lot of good suspense throughout the episode, so it's a really solid episode.
She already knows what caused it, I think. My humble opinion.
See when they speak Chinese?
Uh,
I think the reason they sometimes speak Chinese in the series is I think China and the United States are the only two countries left. And I think that's why it's called the alliance, because I think there's an alliance between China and the US. Oh, here's a great scene. This is before they were married when Wash had his mustache. This is hilarious. Yeah, she doesn't like him at the when she first meets him. It's great.
yeah.
Uh-oh. Adrenaline. Oh, that would hurt.
Oh.
And that's exactly what Mel's gonna do right now. Well, I couldn't imagine doing it to myself like this. Oh, man, that would hurt.
Oh. Even though that's a retractable needle, they're really.
Oh, yeah, but the real thing would hurt like hell, I bet.
That's why you have a trained professional do it.
Yeah, but Mel's the only one on the ship at that point. I mean, it all gets explained as we go on. Mhm.
Yeah. Put put that in crane eating terms for him. So there was a slow, painful death.
Basically, that's what they're looking at. Yeah, the ship is in real trouble. I mean, if Kaylee can't fix the ship, you know you're in trouble, right? Because Kaylee can seem to fix anything on Firefly usually. Hmm.
That's what you get me for being smarter than what's good for you.
Yeah, somehow the doctor always kind of seems to put his foot in his mouth somehow. In just about every episode.
Hey, might as well just spend your life savings on what do they call her?
Cocaine and hookers, right, Grilla?
No, but well,
No?
yeah, it's
All
a
right.
concept. But what do they call her? She's a hooker, but what is she?
Oh, companion.
Yeah, might as well spend your life savings on a companion.
Sure.
Yeah, she's gonna go crazy and take you all out.
River's always got to figure it out, eh? She might be kind of half crazy, but she generally has some idea what's happening. Oh, here we go. That's a great scene. Great Jane moment.
Yeah, Mikey.
Oh, hey guys.
Finally, you're missing a good episode, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Hey. Um.
We're watching Out of Gas, which is one of my favorite episodes. Because it's got all kinds of backstory. Here's where we meet Kaylee
Oh,
for the
nice.
first time.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I would have been here earlier, but Suzanne usually gets notification first before I do, and she didn't receive anything this time. So I
Wow.
don't know. Maybe there's a problem with notifications.
Yeah, we were wondering why nobody's showing up tonight.
Yeah. Well.
Because these are two of the best episodes of the series, I think. First time we see
Yeah.
Kaylee.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
Anyway, let's just watch.
Yeah. Keep watching. I'm gonna hook myself up here to your StreamYard. Give me a minute. Or not StreamYard. What am I saying? Cosme. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. And live. And Cosme link. That's right. There. Okay.
Gorilla's got the Cosme link in his chat.
Yeah, I just got it. Hello, Sabine.
And he just got fired.
Yeah.
And then we're back to the present.
Hey, PvP, what's the name of this episode?
It's
On a guess.
out of gas.
How to guess. Okay.
It's episode 8, if I remember correctly.
Hey,
One of
hey,
my
Sci-Fi,
favorite.
sit down. Hey, Jerem, how's it going?
Yeah, guys, come on, join us. Come on, watch it on Cosme with us.
Yeah, I know Dan is in Cosme because I saw him in there. I said hello to
Yeah,
him.
so,
I haven't seen Germ
Is it?
though.
I'm not seeing him in Cosme here, but oh well.
Well,
Daniel is, but
Maybe,
Jim's not.
maybe he just doesn't. Oh yeah, now he's chat. Now he's chatting something now.
yeah. Oh, pixelating again. Oh yes,
Another flashback. Lots of flashbacks in this one, Mikey.
bed bugs. Oh yeah, it's also top rated in IMDb. 9.3 out of 10.
Oh, it's a great episode because there's lots of backstory. We first
Yeah,
saw where he introduced Zoe to the ship, and then we saw Wash with a mustache when he first joined as a pilot,
yeah,
which was hilarious because Zoe couldn't stand him when she met him, right?
right.
So it was a great scene.
Yeah. Yeah, we did mention before we lost Ron Glass 9 years ago. Died at the age of 71.
Uh, yeah, why would she want to shit all?
So this was officially the last episode, huh?
I don't think so.
Well, according to this, it was.
Well, I wouldn't believe everything I read about. They've got all the they've even got this episode mislabeled as another one, Mikey.
Yeah, I know that. I just-
Hey, sit down.
Hey, Gorilla.
Well, he has a point.
Oh, by the way, they said that Alan Tudyk, after this episode, when they found out they were going to cancel the series, he stole that button and then he mailed it back to Joss Whedon and said, "When you come with your miracle, here, take this."
Yeah, the last episode aired was called The Message, actually, Mikey.
Yeah,
So it wasn't this one.
I know, but they were informed after the or before they filmed this episode. They were
Nope,
informed that they were going to eventually be
I believe
canceled.
they were actually informed when they were actually filming the one with the I think it was The Message actually that they were filming when they were told it was canceled.
Okay,
Because that's the one where they have the funeral for that guy, right?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So that was the one they found out, which is one reason the funeral scene is so dark because the cast knew they were never going to do any more episodes after they
Right.
finished 14.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
this
see.
is a very heavy, like music heavy, low dialogue episode.
It is. They did have closed captioning accompanied to it too, especially because it was such an intense episode. That's really cool, though, that Alan Tudyk stole one of the props.
Yeah, she talked about it on that video I shared the other night where they were at the Seattle convention in 2025, not too long ago.
That's right. The
Yeah,
one you said
that's where he
was
mentioned
copy.
he said that was one of the only things that wasn't bolted down. Anyway, this
Yeah,
is a good
right.
scene. This
Yeah.
is a good scene.
Okay.
Huh.
So then is the message after this one PvP?
No, there's a ship contacting him here. The signal's bad, but he realizes, holy shit. Because they sent out that rescue beacon, right?
This guy sounds like a dick.
He is.
He is. Yeah. Remember that Mel was wounded and had to stick that adrenaline directly in his heart earlier in the episode?
Yeah.
This is why. What happens next?
Surprise, surprise, they're scavengers.
Yeah. Huh. So,
Oh, another great backstory
hey
where we
PvP.
meet
Oh,
James.
hey Outlaw Bill. Hello.
Quite.
I'll tell you after the episode's over.
Classic. Yeah, we're right back to the first shot of the episode.
Yeah.
I love the structure of this episode, the continuity. It's the way it goes back and forth. It's brilliant the way they put this one together.
Why not use some jumper cables to give it a jump start?
Let's get the part in first. Hey, Bill, how's it going? He goes, hello and hail, YouTube friends. He's saying hello to everybody.
Hey, Outlaw Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
We have a standard. Yeah.
It's more and more human. I know.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's our first episode.
Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, so BBP, one thing I wanted to mention was if you guys noticed in this episode that the character that Gina Torres plays wasn't as often in it. The reason being because through most of the episode being shot, she was on a honeymoon with her then husband, Lawrence Fishburne. That's why you didn't see a lot of her in the
Okay.
episode.
Well, the thing is, they had a lot of flashback stuff, and she still was in a lot of the episode, actually. But you
But
know,
in flashback stuff, right.
and
But
in
yeah,
some of
because
the
she was
some of
on
the
the
stuff,
honeymoon.
like at the end of the anyway, let's watch this because this is probably my favorite episode of the series.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
another great Jane line. I love it.
Yeah.
So this is called Ariel.
Ariel. This is the one where we find out what they did to River. It's kind of a key episode in that way, really. It's also really cool and a lot of fun.
Oh, Huh.
Uh, uh, yeah, you're right, PvP. This also got a 9.0 out of 10.
What was that, Mikey?
This also got a 9 out of 10.
Oh, there we go.
Huh.
You should be more polite to the guy who's sewing up his wound. uh,
Shoot the bastard that did that to his sister.
I cannot stand. I'm still
Hey,
free.
PvP. Did you
Take
know
the
this is the only
sky from
episode that Ron
me.
Glass does not appear in?
Out to the black. Ain't coming back. And then boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. I love this name. You can be since I found serenity. Take the sky from me.
Yeah, just use the preacher.
Well, the thing is, the doctor was a highly trained, trauma surgeon within the alliance of facilities, so he knows them inside and out, right? Even watch volunteers, I love it. That is me.
Hey, oh, Greg, welcome, welcome. It says, for important YouTube information, please have a look and leave a comment on. Yeah, yeah, there's a link there that Bill put in. Or is only after the live stream, that is. Is that the stream you did earlier, Bill? Mm. Ooh.
He has some PSA information, I think, on YouTube. He's talking about Gorilla.
This scene is fucking awesome. It's hilarious. None of them can remember what to say. Oh, this is good. Good old Jane. And Kaylee's going to work. Yay. Man, Kaylee's so talented.
They better leave him behind.
I actually say Jane is probably one of my favorite characters because he's just so dumb. He's hilarious comedy relief. But he's good muscle when they need it for an action episode. So I gotta say, this is
Yeah.
cool. It's so incredible that Kaylee and Wash built this thing. I love it. I love this episode so much. It's so good.
They tell you no one's gonna die. Someone's gonna die.
It says in this episode, Gorilla, there is a Star Trek The Next Generation prop. See if you recognize it later on.
Prop or a reference, Mikey?
A prop, an actual Star Trek Next Generation.
Let's talk about that afterwards.
Well, no, it's in this episode, so just
Yeah,
I
we
just
can talk
look
about
for
it after the episode.
Yeah, I won't point it out. Just look for it. You'll find it.
That is cool.
Like
That
you to
shot of
be
the
again.
city.
He said, I give my free advice on how to be a better YouTuber, how to grow your own YouTube channels. Link that most people. All right, sweet.
I love the spotting ambulance. I found out they scrapped it from parts in Mojave, California. Yeah,
I just think it's so cool that they actually built this hospital ship that looks totally authentic out of spare
Yeah.
parts. Like only
Yeah, right,
Kaylee
spare
and Wash could pull that off.
Well, you know what they're trying to plan to do, PvP, is they want to make this build the
No,
whole
here
thing
we got
again and
another
put it
great
in a
scene.
museum
Another great scene coming
for
up here.
Firefly.
Actually, this whole episode, I think this whole episode is great scenes from beginning to end. This is my favorite episode of the series, actually.
Yeah, this is still so cool. Yeah.
It's just a great episode.
Yeah.
Because they're not spending the whole episode flying around in space either. They actually get to land on a planet for a change, right? For most of the episode. That's it. Take another one.
All right, shut up.
She's like, I don't give a fuck. Just do your job, you dumb monkey.
Well, that's how dumb he is.
Oh, Jane is supremely dumb, but that's what makes him kind of hilariously charming in his own disgusting way. Oh, we get more. Oh, we'll see more about Jane here coming up soon.
Just don't kill them, lady, okay?
What was that, Dan? I couldn't hear it because I'm listening to the episode.
I said, well, he's giving them the wake up juice. Don't let the girl with the enhanced brain kill them.
Oh, she could. Well, that'll come in later. She could kill people with her brain, but that's not. I don't think that's in this episode. There we go. Key scene. Jane's showing his real colors here.
Wasn't he supposed to stand there? And Bill says, of course you don't need to believe it. Well, if you say
Wow.
Yeah, Jane is
Betrayer.
turning them in.
Yeah.
Remember early on in the show, though, when he told Captain Reynolds there'd be a very interesting day when he got enough money? This is that day.
Notice the object behind her? That was used in Star Trek: The Next Generation. That thing right there on the left. Yeah, it's an L-cars. It's an
I'm
L-car
not
style display.
talk about. I'm not paying attention to what you're saying, Mikey. Sorry, but I'm watching the episode.
I'm sorry, TVT.
No, as I said, we could talk in the after show.
Yeah, we will.
Everybody's rich and happy. Well, not really. Oh, this is good. He's okay because Doc knows his fucking stuff. Yeah, he just got an education and the fucker doesn't even appreciate it.
No.
That's a great scene. But yeah, I'm sure in the best hospitals in the world there are doctors just like that that don't know what the fuck they're actually doing.
No size.
Clear. Yeah, that's the mini get clear.
Oh man.
Oh, this is a great scene with Willow now. This is one of my favorite scenes of the whole series, actually.
And share the link I did to X and Facebook especially, but I'll
What's
get that
Gorilla?
I'll get your link shared out here after the stream.
I'm having a hard time hearing you, Gorilla. Sorry, but
There's that better.
what were you saying?
Let's read the comment.
Okay, I better talk after the episode because I'm having a hard time. You're not very loud. I'll tell me later.
Well, we'll mention to you after the show.
Yeah, let's just talk after the episode. Then we don't have the episode interrupting our thoughts. Because this one's just so good. Every scene in this one is really, really good to the series, and it all adds up. This episode adds so much to the series overall. Oh, put the doctor on the floor. Fuck him.
He wrote it on his arm? Oh, man.
Well, you want to get the right drugs, right? You want to get the expensive stuff, not the crap.
Just grab everything.
Yeah.
But they got the doctor has told them the really expensive shit to grab. That's why they're looking on their arms, right? And they're probably they're probably making hundreds of thousands of credits right now, putting all this crap into the the caskets or whatever, right? They're probably making more of a haul than they've made in like the last year in this one day.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is awesome.
I'm already liking the technology.
The thing is, people keep saying that it was a low budget show, but I don't see it. I think there's a lot of really cool effects in Firefly that they don't look low budget to my eyeballs anyway.
Well, PvP, it probably depends on the episode. That's why.
Yeah, but this is probably one of the best. Like, look at this. I mean, we're talking like 2002 or whatever when this was made too, right? I think this still looks amazing.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd say Jane goes into A plus dickhead territory in this episode.
Yeah.
At least Jane has enough.
I don't think River meant going back to the ship, though. I think she meant going back to captivity. Good old
Did-
Jane.
Did they exit the hospital too late or too early?
They're still in the hospital. The hospital is an enormous complex.
Oh, so he got screwed over.
Oh, Jane
Yeah.
got screwed over too because he was dumb enough to trust anybody in the alliance.
Yeah.
Josh was almost getting a hernia trying to lift that into the ship. How much did we get? That's funny. Oh, enjoy the moment. Now it's going, okay, something's wrong. Not going to schedule.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, guy's such a prick.
Yeah, he is. Hmm.
Well, that's Doc's first official kill. Now it's turned into a real heist movie.
Hmm.
Zoe always the voice of reason, I gotta say. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's the badass arriving.
Hmm.
Remember those guys from earlier in the series with the blue hands?
Yeah.
Now we get to know exactly what they're about.
So what are they doing to him?
Attacking his brain, most
They're
likely.
Ah,
causing a massive hemorrhage,
wow.
would be my guess.
Yeah.
Well, remember
Yeah.
when Willow in an early episode she said hands of blue 2x2?
Yeah.
She was talking about these guys, and she knows they're there. She knows they're there.
Wow. Yeah. No kidding.
I so much wish we got 5 or 6 seasons of this show because I'm sure they would have developed these guys so much more fully. One of the greatest series that never should got canceled. I'm still pissed off. These guys are fucking scary. How many guys in business suits are that scary? Well, I guess a lot of guys actually, but I'll shut up. Not for long.
So these guys like the Men in Black.
Well, they're like Men in Black if they're homicidal maniacs,
Right.
because they will explode your brain.
Cool.
They don't remove your memories; they remove your life.
Yeah.
Jane's going, oh man. Well, part of the alliance is from China, so I'm not surprised this crap.
They're coming.
Well, she is so chipper, ain't she?
Oh, Kaylee's always chipper. She's chipper in every single episode.
I have to say, I really do like that ambulance.
It looks amazing, doesn't it? And to think that Kaylee and Wash built it out of spare parts in a junkyard, it's like, I am impressed. Oh, this is good. Doctor doesn't realize that Jane was going to turn them in.
Does he reveal it to them or not?
Oh, he doesn't need to. Just watch. This is one of the best endings of the entire series. Yeah, this is a great ending.
Oh, so he knew.
He knocked him out.
Oh, you can't hide much from Captain Mel.
Is Gorilla asleep?
I hope not.
Gorilla.
Anyway, we're just about finished here. A couple more minutes. This is one of the great scenes of the series for me.
Yeah.
Finally, he gets put in his place here. I love this. I love this scene.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Kill him. Kill him.
And that's
So
where
he
he
dies?
closes the door.
That's when Mel decides to give him another chance
Oh man.
because Jane realizes what a fucking asshole he was. I love the Mel leaves him.
Yeah.
He leaves him there. I guess he leaves him there for 2 or 3 days so he could piss his pants. That's a great scene, though. That's one of my favorite scenes of the series. This is such a good episode overall, man.
Yeah.
Russian dolls. I think Gorilla is sleeping. We should tell Gorilla that, I'm thinking. Yeah.
That's it.
Favorite episode. I that's probably my favorite of the whole series, actually. Because it's really good because there's so much going on in it, and we finally get the reason why Willow is so fucking nuts, right? You know, because I mean, if they cut into your brain dozens of times, like you'd be nuts too, wouldn't you? Like, bum 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 bum.
Yeah, so what I wanted to mention was this was the only episode that Ron Glass didn't shoot with the rest of them. So what they did is they used an explanation saying he was meditating at the Abbey.
Well, somebody
so
better
much.
wake Gorilla up because we're going into episode 10 here.
Hey, Gorilla, wake up!
Gorilla!
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 Gorilla! I'm going to turn on some
Yeah.
Indian music.
We're going into episode 10. You need to wake up. We finished all the episodes.
Yeah, we're,
Yeah, I
we're
know.
done with the other two.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and Gorilla, and you missed the party. Me and Mikey went crazy. We showed our rear ends to the whole YouTube community.
Hey, H1,
you
welcome, welcome. You just missed the 2 episodes here.
Well, I think you showed more skin than me, Dad.
He's telling everybody to smash that like button.
Polka music, yes. Oh man.
So, anybody got any thoughts and reviews about these 2 episodes tonight?
Oh, I give them both A's. I think they were fantastic.
I love them both. These are my 2 favorites. Out of Gas is so good because, one, we have the flashbacks to when Mel first got the Serenity, and Zoe is like, "This is a piece of shit," and Mel's like, "Well, we'll get it running," and she's like, "Oh, it's not running now, sir."
Yeah.
And really good scenes. I love the scene when they got Wash as the pilot, and he's got that grossly weird mustache, right?
Yeah.
That mustache is just like, it's like a porn star mustache you had in the 80s kind of mustache, right?
Yeah.
And Mel's going like, he's a great pilot. He's recommended. Everybody wants this guy to drive their spaceship. And Zoe's like, I don't like him, sir. I don't like him, sir. He bothers me, sir. He bothers me. And it's like, you can just see Wash and Zoe never get married, and yet apparently they do fall in love, right? So I love that stuff. And then the whole thing, with the way the engine blows out and the fire stuff affects, that's cool. And Kaylee, for once, saying I love that line when Kaylee says, "There's some things broke that can't be fixed," or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
Kaylee, you're a philosopher. There's a lot of things in life that would describe that, right? You know what I mean, guys?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, but I meant to ask you, in the information I found, it said that in the first of the 2 episodes we watched, the reason that Gina Torres wasn't in most of the episodes, other than when they did the flashbacks, was that at the time she went on a honeymoon with her then husband Lawrence Fishburne. I was just curious if they're still together.
I'm totally ignorant. I can't add anything to that, Mikey. Thing was,
Okay.
It wasn't just the flashback scenes, because she was in the scenes when, well, she was like the early scene when they were all celebrating the doctor's birthday, right? And that was like a present day scene, and then the explosion happened, and Zoe, threw Kaylee out of the way to save her because the flames were coming through the door almost, and luckily Mel closed the door just in the. Well, she got blasted. That's why she was near death, and Wash was so pissed off. But Mel did manage to close the door before everybody got cooked. But I think she was in quite a bit of the episode, actually. So I'm not 100% sure if that story is accurate. I'm really not.
Okay. Well, I
She
do
seems to be in
show.
quite a few scenes, actually, Mikey.
Yeah. Well, I do show. I went to an official source. It does say that 3 years ago, back in February of 2022, Lawrence Fishburne did officially file for divorce from Gina Torres after 15 years of marriage. And according to the documents they obtained by Entertainment Tonight, he filed the papers citing irreconcilable differences.
Right.
So.
Hey, let's see. Suzanne saying hello, everybody.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne.
I did say hi to Suzanne in the Cosme, but I don't know if she.
Yeah.
She's anonymous snail whenever she goes in there.
Yeah, I said hello to her then. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike
you did. Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey.
Oh yeah, I said, hey, Suzanne, hope you enjoyed those episodes. Yeah, they're good. They're actually 2 of the best episodes according to the background information.
I really like both of them. Yeah.
She did enjoy them.
Yeah, they're good. Especially when he does to Jade at the end. Damn
Well,
it, he should have killed him. I would
I
have
think
killed him.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that's for me. That's the best Jane moment in the entire series because finally Jane does show his true colors as a guy that can be bought. Has no morality. Basically, he'll sell
Yeah.
himself out to the highest bidder.
Hey,
And
Yeah.
everybody
I
has their
love how
price.
yeah,
I
any
have
price.
one of the
Yeah,
great colors.
as long as he's making a buck, he doesn't give a fuck about the crew. He's been, I mean, because he's been, I'm guessing he's been with the Firefly crew for a year, 2 years. I don't know the
Mhm.
timeline of the show, unfortunately, but I'm guessing he's been a member of the crew for some time. And I love how Malcolm, Mel is such an intelligent captain. He's kind of like Captain Kirk, isn't he? He's like a guy that knows exactly what's going on around him with his crew. If the
Yeah.
crew is getting sketchy and they're acting weird and there's something ain't quite right, and remember back on the planet, he was like, "Oh, they're 10 minutes late or whatever." Like we're off the plan. Remember that scene? And
Yes.
he's like, okay, I know who's in control of this scenario. That's Jane. And if Jane is not showing up on time at the rendezvous, I'm going to make a big guess that Jane has done something shady and he's getting paid off by the Alliance and he's turning on myself and the rest of the crew, which is exactly what happened. And Malcolm is not a fool, right? So I thought that was a great scene at the end. I don't know if it was a bit brutal when he hit Jane with the head in the wrench, but it was so funny. And then that whole scene when he puts him in the airlock and he's like, "You're going to be a whole lot thinner soon." He's not giving him much of a choice to confess, is he? Like seriously, it's like
No. But what would you have done in Malcolm's position? Would you have just let him die or
No,
just
I would have done exactly because Jane is such a valuable player. Let's face it. Because the previous episode we got to see when Jane joined the team
yeah.
because Malcolm talked him into joining the crew and turning on his
Yeah. His old
former
thieves,
buddy.
right? Yeah, right.
So that was great. And well, Jane's basically he's a goon. He's muscle. But he's good muscle, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm having a coughing. I might have. I got to mute. I got a cough. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. And hello, Sir Lemon Pie. He says hello, fruitcakes. Suzanne says yes, I'd seen a PvP. Traitor and coward. I agree. Oiler Greg says hi, Suzanne. And Suzanne says lemon pie, hello. And Oiler Greg says great series. Too bad it was only a single season. Yeah, I totally agree, Oiler Greg. I think it. There were a lot of series that Fox only had last for maybe one, maybe two, sometimes three, because that was Dollhouse. But otherwise, they just got stupid because these were good series, and they didn't have the balls to keep them on the air.
Well,
They just
what
they
part
turned into cowards
was
themselves.
what part was the reason they got canceled because of the hooker? Another the way they do that too. It saves them a ton of money if they get pump and dump shows before they start getting filler episodes, so they can pump the market out with a bunch of shows to everybody. See with
Yeah.
this here, they don't pay too much.
Well,
Well,
there's many reasons, a few reasons why the series got canceled. I was original Browncoat because I started watching it from the very first week that Fox aired it back in the 2000 and whatever 2002 or whatever it was. I watched it from the very first episode, and there's several problems. One, Fox aired the series out of order. They put the episode 2, the train job, as the first episode, and then after 3 months, the last one they showed before they canceled it was Serenity, episode number 1. So I've got the first episode last 3 months after I watched the show that describes the Alliance and Browncoat's war at the start of the episode introduces all the excellent characters in the first episode, but they do all that and then they cancel it. It's like, way to go, Fox, So they totally screwed up. And it was in the Friday, what we call, remember when they did the same thing to Star Trek in season 3, right? They put it in the Friday night death slot. When nobody, no young people, everybody that's young is up partying on a Friday night, right? So they put it in the Friday night death slot, got no views. And I remember they actually preempted it a couple of times for like football games or something. And they treated the show like a piece of garbage, basically. They did Fox did everything they could to destroy the viewership. And you guys might be interested. I just watched The Critical Drinker a couple days ago, and he actually did a video about Firefly, amazingly, after all these decades, because it's been like 23 years or something since the show was on the air. And he admitted he never watched the show when it was on Fox because he was watching so many other sci-fi shows, he didn't have the time to watch another one. And he thought from the commercials it looked kind of goofy and silly because some of the Fox ads are really bad that I've seen.
Yeah.
They really make the show look like shit.
Yeah.
But he's
And
like, I never watched it. Anyway,
Yeah.
he did this like 10-minute review of the show. And he's
I
like,
saw it.
yeah, he said the show is so fucking amazing, right? He says,
Yeah,
I
it's
so
a
much
show that
regret.
we never should have forgotten, right? PvP,
Yeah,
because yeah,
he said, I so much regret never watching the show and paying attention and giving it his due because it's people like myself, the critical drinker, like himself, that never gave Firefly a watch, and that's why it died, right? Because
Yeah.
too many people didn't give a fuck,
yeah. I mean, it wasn't given the proper, encouragement. What's the word that you usually promotion? It wasn't given
Promotion.
the proper promotion.
Oh, yeah, they got no good promotion. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah, it
Well,
was sad.
a similar thing happened with the Greatest American Hero, which I just finished reviewing.
Mhm.
There were 3 episodes that never showed up in the original series during season 3. And what happened was when people were starting to realize that the show was going away, they protested. So what did the company do? They decided to show the 3 episodes that were not there, and they showed them during the summer, and they considered them as summer stock episodes. So you knew when you saw the last one, you knew that was it. But then in order to try to keep some people's interest, they decided to show those 3 stock episodes. I talked about that. So yeah, I mean a lot of shows do that. When they know that there's a series that's ending and they don't appease to everybody because if you remember correctly, there was no real substantial or appropriate ending for TGAH, and I was really disappointed about that. But then I realized that's common. They did it for a lot of shows after
Well,
that.
it's like the reason Firefly got on Fox was because they canceled Dark Angel after the 2 seasons that Dark Angel had, right?
Yeah, right.
And I was a big fan of Dark Angel because one, it took place in Seattle, which is only like 5 or 6 hours drive from here, which is cool. And Jessica Alba back then was like hot as fuck, and she was really cool back then. I guess she's probably gone nuts now or something, and nobody likes her anymore. But back then she was cool, and I love the scenes when she'd be on top of the Space Needle, the destroyed relic of the Space Needle, because I've been up in the Space Needle like 4 times over the years, right in the elevator. It's a really cool building, actually. If you've never seen the Space Needle in real life, you got to see it because you see it in a picture. It's like, okay, that's a good picture. You see it, you walk up to the field, in real life, you walk through buildings and you walk up. All of a sudden, there's this field and there's the Space Needle in front of your face, right? This thing
Yeah.
is so fucking high. It's so huge and immense and tall. I can't describe it. You've got to experience it in real life, Mikey, to actually know how cool it is. And it's
Well,
really
I
cool.
did say when the one trip I took to visit my two friends in the Seattle area, I did go to the Space Needle. I just never went on it because at the time I thought it was a little too expensive to go up, and then you have to pay the same
Huh.
thing to go down.
I don't remember paying much to go up in the elevators. It's like if you want to eat in a restaurant, that's when they probably sock it to you. But
Probably.
but
But
it
I
is.
have been
It,
there. I mean, I may not have been inside it, but I
Yeah.
was there. I was at the base of it, and I did.
it is very tall, though, isn't it? It's like
Oh
mind-boggling.
God! Well, I thought it was pretty tall then, but then when I first saw the CN Tower over here in Toronto, oh wow! And I got to go in that. I went all the way up to the top of that with
Oh,
just by myself.
there's lots of tall buildings, but I still think the Space Needle, since it was built in the early '60s, is pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Gorilla
I
is
think it's
sleeping.
I think it's really cool when they use it, as the secret lair, for the Austin Powers series for Doctor
Yeah,
Evil.
well,
And has
I
that mega Starbucks sign on it and everything. Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
yeah, well, Starbucks makes sense because it is in Seattle, but
Of course, yeah.
All right.
but-
I'll try to take control since Gorilla is asleep. Mikey, you want to give your channel a self promotion before we wrap up? Then we leave the panel to let Gorilla try to get some sleep on air.
Yeah, sure. But let's first go ahead and catch up on the chat. I'll just read right through them. Lemon Pie said hello to Suzanne. Ancient One said there were 7 likes by far. Only 3 more likes to go for the 10 like hype, everyone. Oida Greg said Cold Check and Firefly were tragically cut short. Suzanne, before she left, she said, Gorilla, why do you sound like hell? Are you sick? I did say
Yes,
he
no.
lost his voice, Suzanne. He had laryngitis and stuff that happened to him. She recommended a cup of tea with honey and lemon, Gorilla. And then Suzanne said we did reach 10 likes. So I did say hashtag 10 hype. Lemon said, not good marketing indeed, because I barely heard about it when it came out. And then Suzanne said, okay, good night, fellas. Peace out. And I said, good night, Suzanne. Take care.
All right.
And then you want to read what you said after me, after what I said good night there?
Yeah, but I misspelled a word. It's where is the alarm clock when you need one to keep Gorilla alert for us to give our promotions and for him to wrap up the stream?
Well, alert is not too far.
Well, here, you need an alarm clock. You need an alarm clock.
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God.
yeah, I think Gorilla's back with us, so maybe
Okay,
he
he's
wants to.
back.
I've been listening. I've just been letting you go away.
Okay, so
Gorilla,
that's
one of the best memes you ever found,
when you're snoring, it's like you're not really snoring; you're just incognito.
I've been listening.
Right.
Okay.
He's stretching his lungs.
Wow, I wish I could snore and listen at the same time like that.
Oh God, no! You don't want to hear me snore. Oh my
So,
God, no way!
Thank you, Suzanne.
I did read through them all, Gorilla. You're fine. You're caught up on the chat. You're good.
So
Don't-
thank
you
you.
don't have to read them again.
So thank you, Suzanne, for coming. And thank you, Euler Craig, for coming. He does spoiler-free reviews on his channel. Thank you, Ancient One, for coming. And thank you, Scurvy, for coming. And thank you, Outlaw Bill, for coming. Now, yeah, so he just did a live stream earlier today. Thanking everybody for 7,000 subs there and talk about different ways to help people become better YouTubers. So make sure to check out Outlaw Bill, especially for his westerns on Sundays. And then his action movie watch parties and karaoke. So make sure to check him out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Resolute Jerv, for coming. He has the Saturday morning cartoons where I'm not sure what we're watching on Saturday. So
Yeah, he didn't say did he yet. Yeah.
So with that, Mikey, what you got going on?
Okay, so of course I'll be with you tomorrow for the Walton stream. We're into season 4, and the episode is called "The Intruders." That is tomorrow, and then Saturday with Sif Dan, we're going to be reviewing the next Star Trek fan film, which is called Starship Farragut: The Crossing. It's actually pretty good. Some of the panelists I'm going to be working with said it's a pretty good episode, so we'll be talking about that at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Then I'm also working with my friend and our friend Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf. She has a podcast that she's running at 4:05 p.m. on Saturday, and on Sunday she's doing a watch party. I don't know what movie she's doing yet, but yeah. But come check us out. And next week, we got our normal weekly webcam series, and now we just did the first 2 episodes review this past Wednesday of Get Smart. And they said that the pilot episode was only black and white. It went right to color PvP after the second episode. So that's really weird. I found a lot of information.
I always thought season 1 wasn't black and white. So
well, just the very pilot episode, the one with Michael Dunn, who was in that episode on TOS. Yeah, so
Michael Dunn, I remember him from Wild Wild West.
Yeah, Miguelito Loveless. And do you remember his big sidekick, Richard Keel? Wow.
All right.
And I remember him the Star Trek episode he was in.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gorilla. Yeah, that covers. Remember, we always say always expect the unexpected. Everybody and everyone.
Gorilla needs sleep.
I know he does, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drift off.
All right, thank you. Sit there. What do you got going on?
All right, to all your panel members and your viewers, Sci-Fi Sit Down. I cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do my Dark Matter 2015 TV show watch parties on Wednesdays, usually at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, with my fellow co-host Resolute German, if he's up for it. I do my main channel live streams on Saturdays between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time. If any of you are available, please go ahead and join in around that time. I try to upload a new video on my main channel at the end of the previous week, at the beginning of next week, usually. And I do cross streams with Gorilla's Censored Thoughts and Resolute Germ. They will allow it. They usually are nice guys, allow me to share their streams with me. And I as well have a secondary channel called Old War Sorcerer Dan. On that one, I cover Japanese anime. And currently, we're doing the Overlord anime series. It's a dark fantasy show. If you like dark fantasy, go ahead and check that out. My watch parties are on Fridays at 8 p.m. Pacific, usually after Gorilla's Walton streams. And I'll turn it over to PvP for him to give him his wrap up, to let Gorilla give his wrap up to try and catch a few Z's.
All right, PvP.
Well, not much of a wrap up. It's been a week from hell, all kinds of weird crap going on. So I haven't uploaded anything on the channel in at least a week, probably a week and a half, and I probably won't upload anything this weekend either, because I got too much real stuff going on. So yeah, nothing much to report on my channel. Is basically tons of playlists I've already put up over the years, lots and lots and lots, lots of music actually. If anybody wants to watch playlists, albums, I got even a lot of videos on there.
Yeah, I downloaded already.
Yeah, so
a lot of them. There's some great music there.
Well, the one I'm thinking of next is going to be the Canadian band called Streetheart. Really good band.
She just introduced that band to me.
Yeah, they're great, but I haven't got around. Thing is, they got a number of albums, but I'm not sure whether to put albums up or some of the greatest hit stuff, because But I'll figure that out.
Yeah, I think if you do throw up greatest hits, I'm sorry, Gorilla, just one last thing. Yeah, if you do throw up greatest hits, I will definitely download them and add them to my playlist. I already have over 2,800 songs that Suzanne and I both like. Over the years.
I think one of Streetheart's best songs is "What Kind of Love Is This?"
Yeah,
because that is
she played that for me earlier. Yeah, she played that.
That is a killer banger. That song. So that's the one I just listened to that actually before I came on Gorilla's stream tonight. It's a good song, but I
Cool.
got a lot of shit going on, unfortunately, in life right now. So it's probably going to be a couple weeks before I do anything about that. So yeah.
Right.
All right.
Cool.
All right, thank you. As for me, we'll have the Walters review tomorrow. Sunday cinema will be Homestead, and then Cigar Lounge on Tuesday. So
Cool.
with that, everyone have a good night.
Hey, what time is Walton's tomorrow? Because I got to work later than I'd hoped to.
What time do you need it to be?
I think I'm working till 5 tomorrow afternoon.
So
That's Pacific. That's Pacific time.
So
Yeah, Gorilla, make it
set
for
for
9 o'clock
7:30.
tomorrow, okay?
I can set for 7:30.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
would be fabulous actually if you could do that.
All right,
Yeah.
so 8:30 my time. Okay,
That'd
thank
be
you, Gorilla.
5:30 my time. Yeah, I think I could swing that totally, man.
Totally can.
All
Yeah.
right. So thank you everybody for coming, and remember to be a gorilla.
We've been stopping, being through the night, rising like gorillas, ready for the fight. Sending out a thank you, every shout and cheer.